Hello, this is Tom, aka Gedion, here for Tabletop Tap Room. And we're talking about the OGL, which this story doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. And we're just bringing up a few issues here. We've got, was just reported by Game Rant, Dungeons & Dragons players cancel D&D Beyond subscriptions en masse after insider leak. And the the servers crash. The servers back up, but they are anticipating more problems and potentially more crashes from it. Now, this whole campaign to cancel D&D Beyond subscriptions, this has actually been started by, I don't know if it was started by, but I know that Nerd Immersion has been promoting it heavily. He's got very good videos. He does very good analysis on the OGL situation. So if you've not seen him yet, I recommend you check out his videos. This guy is very even-handed. So, but he has been promoting the D&D Begone campaign. Also, I believe Stop the Sub as well. And that certainly has contributed to the crash of the D&D Beyond server. Now, it was an irony. It was mentioned to me today by one of the players in one of my games that the irony is that it was the healthy third-party market that built D&D Beyond and made it worthwhile for Wizards of the Coast to buy. And yet they're trying to kill the third party market. So this is certainly in some sense retaliation by the fans. The other thing of note is the change.org petition. Hasbro, Wizards Hasbro, do not change the OGL license. The petition has gone has reached around 12,050 signatures. I just refreshed it about 15 minutes ago. And so we're, it's actually slowing down. But at this point, most of the people who are going to sign it have signed it. And I knew this wasn't going to go into the stratosphere of, I wished it would. But the petition's slowing down a little bit. And the truth is that the petition's more proactive. Let's be nice. Let's sign a petition, please. Don't do this. It's asking, please. Whereas everybody canceling en masse their subscriptions, this is a more negative response. Like, oh, you're gonna screw me over? I'm gonna cancel you. I'm gonna cancel my subscription. You ain't getting my money no more. So people like. There's more energy behind the negative response. So the crashing of the D&D Beyond server, that's more in fitting with human nature. We kind of like to go that negative response, whereas the petition's a much more nicer. Let's be proactive, please. Hey, come on, let's be reasonable here. It's a more reasoned approach. And those things certainly work, but it seems like the campaign really has gotten behind the let's cancel D&D Beyond, which certainly just is ironic because D&D Beyond was built, essentially it was built on third-party publishing, third-party excitement, and that has built the D&D brand. And made it so profitable that you had, the Matt Colvilles and the Matt Mercers of the world doing activities that actually carried Wotc on their backs and made them so profitable. So the irony is there that D&D Beyond is taking the hit. Good job to the community. Letting Wizards of the Coast know that we don't appreciate what you're doing. And you're going to take a hit. You want to screw with us? You're going to take the hit. We're going to hit you on the bottom line. We'll cancel the subscriptions, and because that's caused them to pause this whole rollout. They're hoping that in 6 months, a year, it'll all be forgotten. And I got a feeling that a lot of the bloggers are going to make sure that it's not forgotten. It's going to get brought up again and get brought up again. But you also, the proactiveness of the community, where you have companies saying, we'll roll out our own open gaming license, for the community. The proactiveness will make sure that their steam is being built within the community, moving forward in a positive direction, going, we'll just move on. And that fear that they had of canceling 5e and that a new Paizo, a new Pathfinder would come about, they're actually making that happen. There's going to be a couple of new Pathfinders come out of this. I fully anticipate. And then there'll be a bunch of minor Pathfinders. There'll be a couple of big ones, but there'll be a bunch of minor Pathfinders. And that'll actually be good for the hobby. You'll have some diversity. You'll have new ideas. You'll have some diversity. I think it'll be helpful for the hobby. So on the one hand, I'm kind of pissed off at what Wotc's doing to the hobby, to the OGL. But on the other hand, I kind of look at it as a win. Maybe it's just time for the OGL to evolve. And maybe it's time for the OGL to go away and something new to evolve and replace it. Survival of the fittest. And certainly does not look like Wizards of the Coast will be the fittest in this new environment. And the old Chinese proverb about living in interesting times and that a crisis is an opportunity. I think these are the times we live in, that they are indeed interesting, and there is an opportunity, and there are certainly companies who are going to grab a hold of that opportunity for all it's worth, and I applaud them, and I applaud anyone who goes ahead and sues Wotc over the OGL, because they really have no right to deauthorize the 1.0A. And so interesting times. We're going to see how this plays out. But for now, the D&D Beyond server is the target, and everybody's jumping on board with canceling their subscriptions en masse and crashing the server. Let's see if we can't get another server crash this week. That would be fun. But until then, this is Tom for Tabletop Tap Room saying keep on gaming, and thank you for watching my video. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great. Please do hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Help me build the channel.